Good morning, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of Coffee with Shamar. And today I'm joined by
Brittany Brown
and
Devyn Jones
from
OHTP. Well, Operation Help the People.
Alright, so I just want to start with Devyn to tell us about yourself and what is OHTP, what is Operation Help the People?
Hello everyone. Welcome to episode 2, season 2.
Co-host?
So my name's Devyn Jones. I serve as the CEO and president of Operation Help the People. About myself. I'm 23, just a young guy trying to make an impact on the world. And one of the vehicles through doing that is Operation Help the People. As Brittany mentioned, OHTP. So OHTP is a youth development nonprofit. We started back in July 2014, and our central mission is to raise a generation of socially responsible youth. And in order to achieve that mission, we focus on 3 main service areas right now. The first is community infrastructure, so doing things like school renovations of children's homes. Secondly, youth empowerment, so educational workshops, mentorship, tutoring, list goes on. And thirdly, which is something we recently got tapped into, is environmental sustainability. So doing things like environmental awareness workshops, community cleanups, and tree planting.
So how does Brittany fall into all of this?
Well, good morning again, everyone.
Welcome to episode 2.
I am actually the marketing lead for OHTP. So Devyn and I work together a lot in terms of figuring out how we can put OHTP there, get the message out about youths being socially responsible.
And what is social responsibility though, for those who may not know?
Well, Devyn, he loves to answer this one.
So socially responsible, to be socially responsible is to act in a manner which promotes the betterment of society, right? So while it's great, if you work hand in hand with a nonprofit, you're volunteering every weekend and you're donating and all these things, it's really broader than that. Even if you are starting a for-profit business or a blog, sharing about positive thinking and, just anything like that, that really progresses society forward, makes it just a better world, a better Jamaica is really, socially responsible is all encompassing of that.
And in doing that, we have tapped into high schools. We currently have 3 high schools with an OHTP club, which is Arden, Immaculate, and Woolmers. So we're trying to, start it from the high school level.
So when they go up,
even if you're not a part of OHTP, you have the passion to do something for your community
and be socially responsible.
Yeah.
All right, so before we go any further, we always have a fun game, and today's fun game is we have 2, but the first one is finish the menu. So
the menu?
Yeah. Did you tell us where you told them where you're from?
No. I'm originally from Maryland in the United States, and I just moved to Jamaica about 7 weeks ago. So
7 weeks?
Yeah, 7 weeks.
I was going to say 7 years.
No, it's a pretty short
I'm new.
period,
I'm fresh to the scene.
All right. So we're going to give you some basic Jamaican items, food items.
Okay.
You're going to tell us what a regular Jamaican would eat with it.
Okay.
So we're starting with ackee and saltfish.
Ackee and salt.
What do Jamaicans eat with that? I mean,
boiled banana?
yeah, but what?
That's,
what else?
That would not be the first thing. But
Yeah.
You have persons who add that. Yes.
But what would be what's the main thing people?
Saltfish.
We had this the other day, Devyn. It's round.
Festival?
It's like a festival.
But it's a circle, and they put it in soup too. It's boiled
dumpling?
Yes, boiled or sometimes fried.
Yeah, or fried.
Most people eat
yeah.
fried.
Okay. All right.
All right. What do people eat with callaloo? Have you eaten callaloo before?
I have.
What did you eat it with?
It's similar to your spinach. So what do you eat with?
What do you eat with spinach?
What do you eat with spinach?
Is it stew peas?
Stupid. Devyn.
Wow. No. I'm trying to stay healthy,
No, you're wrong.
Stew peas, callaloo.
Stew peas.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need a starch.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
stew.
So it can be the same thing that you eat with ackee too. You can't eat dumplings. Some people eat.
Okay.
But mostly boiled. I think people eat boiled.
Yeah.
I don't think people eat rice with
Yeah.
callaloo.
Mm.
It's crazy.
You can have callaloo rice.
Yeah, but not like
Rice.
alone.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright, so what do people eat with porridge here?
Oh, damn.
starch?
I have no idea.
Have you eaten porridge?
No, I don't like porridge. You said a starch.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Oh damn.
You want to help him?
It's like I wanna guess, but at the same time I don't want to embarrass.
Say it.
him.
No,
Alright,
you're not
let
gonna
me-
embarrass
let
him.
me-
No, let him say it.
okay.
I'm not. This is a free
Porridge.
zone.
Not
What would I
not
eat with
stew
porridge?
peas.
We
no.
don't eat stew peas.
Not
Yeah,
I'm
no,
telling you,
no,
if that's what you were going to
yeah.
say, that's completely
no.
out.
Yeah. Breakfast.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breakfast starch. I don't know, food? Like something like
Don't say dumplings, please.
not dumplings.
It's bread. People
Yeah.
eat bread.
So especially like if
Really?
you're gonna have cornmeal
And
porridge.
they have some people that put it in there.
yeah, you
That's,
put it
I
in
don't
the
like that.
porridge.
But,
Yeah, so you
You
break
do
up
it?
the bread.
Okay.
Just sometimes.
And some people
but
eat crackers.
I like toast. Yeah, crackers. Some people would
Crackers.
put like cinnamon crackers or regular Excelsior crackers.
Okay.
Excelsior water crackers. Have you eaten those?
Yeah.
You like them?
They're alright.
Clearly, I have a lot to
They're-
teach them.
they're-
Yeah, 7 weeks. 7 weeks.
7
We're not
weeks,
pressuring
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
All right, so we're moving on from that. I want you to tell me, why did you decide to come to Jamaica?
Why did I decide to come to Jamaica? I really fell in love with the country and the people. The first time I came to Jamaica was May 2017 to volunteer with Operation Help the People, and I was just a volunteer. I was literally just taking pictures, taking videos. I wasn't even a part of the planning team, but just that project that we did on that day, this was around Labor Day, it was just wildly impactful, and in certain instances, kind of what I saw was like, it sounds maybe corny or weird, but like almost like the potential of the nation in the set group of people that we were serving. You know, people with very little but still so grateful, you know, for everything that they're given, everything that they had. You know, they were filled still with joy and, you know, just happiness despite any negative circumstances they were facing. And so that was kind of the catalyst which
Led to you coming back?
being a part of OHTP and then making the full leap to
And that leads us to our topic for today. It's finding your calling.
yeah.
Brittany actually came up with this topic.
Yes,
Thank you, Brittany.
because I thought of Devyn and I thought, you know, it was such a big risk for him
That's what I
to
was leading
leave the
to, like-
US to come to Jamaica. Not many persons do that,
It's
especially
normally the other way around.
yeah, especially to volunteer. I think Jamaica has a far way to go in persons just giving up their
you said
entire life to
potential,
volunteer.
yeah.
Yeah. So that is what we're gonna talk about today.
So I wanted to ask you if you found it difficult. Were you worried when you said, "All right, I'm gonna pack up my stuff and going to meet Brittany"?
the team. In short, no, I wasn't, and I think there are three main reasons why. The first of which is I'm a man of faith, and I feel as though myself, Brittany, the entire team, we're being God's handiwork, you know, and I feel like that's a recipe for nothing but success and prosperity and fulfilling our mission. So I wasn't really worried of failing or anything like that happening. So that's the first reason. The second one is I'm blessed with a very supportive group of family members and friends who just supported me unequivocally. Didn't even bat an eye when I said, "Hey, I'm moving
down."
to the
My friend was moving to Jamaica to come study from Barbados, and her grandmother said, "No." Her grandmother said, "When you go down there, don't join any gangs." People in the Caribbean
and
are
that's
scared.
that's what I'm sure Devyn's parents would have thought about. You know, you're coming to Jamaica.
23.
You don't-
Still a child in her eyes, probably.
And to be honest, we knew Devyn, but we didn't know him that much. So, you know, it's still a risk even coming to be a part of a group of young people.
And then
who
come lead.
don't really know much about you.
I come to lead a group of young people.
Exactly.
I want to ask you how you joined. How did
How
you
did
become a
I
part
join
of this?
OHTP? Well, to be honest, from I started UE in 2014, I was a part of OHTP. I went on one major project in Craigtown, and I always decided that, you know, I need to just continuously be a part of this service industry because it's something that I love, you know, being in the community and then you're realizing a child saying, "When you come in again," that warms your heart because
I went to primary school
clearly
already.
you made an impact on them and they want to see you continuously doing that. And that's one thing about OHTP is that consistency. We've been to St. Thomas up until basic school, and to be honest, they're like family now because we've had so many projects there that, you know, their journey is so important to us and our journey is so important to them. But I started in 2014. I fell off a bit, but then it hurt me a little bit because I was like, I love this so much and I'm not getting the chance to do it because, you know, school got in the way. You know, the U is stress. So
a little bit too well, especially in the final year.
I didn't, you know, get to participate as much, but I was always involved in any way that I could be. And then when I started working in 2017, I saw them putting out a position for a fundraising manager, and I was just like, I hate math. I hate anything when it comes to numbers.
You don't want to add up nothing.
Look, if it's gonna help me and if it's gonna
help
other people, then I'm up for it. And so I took up the challenge. I got through. I got acquainted with the team, and it was amazing. And from then now, I'm now marketing lead. So the transition has been amazing.
Marketing lead. She found her calling. Marketing lead.
I found my calling. Yes. So I have just always had a passion for community service, and I think it's not even about making it look good on your resume, but at the end of the day, I want to know that I left this world and I made an impact. So that's all.
That's a purpose, to be honest.
And I think persons have to understand, I'm not gonna implore you need to like join OHTP, but if you find someone out there that is in need of your help,
then be
them.
socially responsible.
You're fulfilling our mission of being a socially responsible youth, and that makes us happy.
How did you know that this was your calling, like service industry?
I just started paying attention to like the thoughts I was consistently having, the actions I was taking. There wasn't really like one moment where I was
They said, all right.
Yeah, no.
You saw the light.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like that. It was just I noticed that like over months and months and months, like OHTP almost like consumed my mind, and like it still does. Like it doesn't matter if it's Saturday, if it's Monday, if it's 4 a.m., if it's 10 p.m. Like I'm thinking like, okay, what's next? How did we do here? Oh, this team member told me they were not feeling well. Let me check in with them. Like I'm always thinking about it, and yeah, I mean, I think if something kind of like dominates your mind that much, and it's positive, you know, it's progressive, I think that can be an indication, and it was to me. So
and I think with this too, especially for me, I realize that I'm a problem solver, and so when I see things happening or if I see someone in need, it bothers me so much. I think about how can I help them,
the person.
And so I think being a part of OHTP and being around the persons that share the same mindset, it's just so refreshing. So I think that's what you have to understand too in finding a calling, being around persons like-minded, you know. And also to understand that sometimes you're gonna take a step, it's gonna be risky.
Like him moving here.
Him moving here, but he's 23, he's fine.
He has time.
He has time, you know, and I can tell you, Devyn and I both know that there have been really high moments and low moments in OHTP, and I'm sure he would have thought that, you know, maybe I should give up, but he really continued, and that's what myself and the other team members really adore about Devyn.
I was about to ask you, what is one thing you really
I just really adore Devyn.
You adore Devyn. Devyn's
passion.
Yes,
Devyn's passion, you know, he really puts a lot of effort into what he does. Simple things like our meetings, he plans it to a T. It's no joke, because we have to understand that we're not serving ourselves, but we're serving others, and we're gonna be working with all the corporate persons, just people in general, to help us and make the idea of what we want come to life. So we have to be serious of what we want to do. So, you know, finding your calling is really important, and it's all about passion. And I think once you start with a passion, little by little,
everything else will fall into
place. You're gonna have days when you're feeling like nothing is happening, because we've had moments in OHTP where we had a one project, and after that we didn't have anything happening, and we're like, does this mean
are we doing enough, or are we done? Like, what's next?
Yeah, does this mean that we should no longer have OHTP? But you know, we consistently find issues to solve, and boom, we're here. And that's how the whole idea of CCC came up, the cleanup campaign.
Nice.
So we go into communities and we just implore them to understand that the environment is important and find your way of
That leads me to my other question. How
helping the
how can I
environment.
be a part if I'm not like a part of OHTP? What can I do to help? You guys touched on it earlier.
Yeah.
What can I do from my end to help you guys to, you know, the
Right,
furtherance
right.
of other than the Shimone,
I'm joking.
but that helps too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there's a couple of things. The first is the donations, right? Monetary, but also in kind, right?
Cash
So
and
if there are
kind.
any resources, and you got any old school books, anything like that, you can recycle and you know, pass off to the next generation. Any old clothes, anything like that, like we always can put something together and help more people. So there's that aspect. Just being a socially responsible youth in general.
Yeah.
And spreading the word, you know, spreading the word of the work that we're doing, trying to do, you know, always helps just expand our network, our group of volunteers and everything. Yeah.
And to give a few examples, we've had, for instance, Immaculate. She was a part of OHTP, and she just saw the need for OHTP being at Immaculate, and she reached out to us, and we tried to help her in formulating the club.
Yeah,
So a lot of persons, they've reached out to us, they're not exactly in the club, in the organization at times, but whether through resources, not even monetary, but just giving food supplies or something to help us for another project.
Everything,
That's amazing, you know?
Connections too.
Yeah, connections. Even recently, someone just reached out to us. They want to donate a few items to us for an upcoming project. So things like that. You don't necessarily have to be in the OHTP.
But how do you
but
become
just
a part
helping.
of OHTP though? Like if you want to be a part
Send
of the
us. You
organization?
can to sign up for OHTP. You can go on our website and put in your relevant information, or you can simply send us a DM on Instagram.
What's the Instagram name?
At OHTP Care.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
And the website is ohtp.org.
Yeah,
So you can sign up
OHTP.org.
as a volunteer there, you can donate, you can see all our past projects, things of that nature. And that's, yeah.
All right. So before we come to the end of our show, we have another fun game for you, Devyn. This one is called the Jamaican Terms.
Oh, gosh.
okay.
So I'm gonna say it in English, and you're gonna tell me. You're going to translate it to Jamaican.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go.
Brittany,
You
Brittany,
got
you want to
this,
do
you
the
got
first
this,
one,
you
Brittany?
got this.
I'm giving you the opportunity to give me the
Alright,
first
fine.
one. All right, go.
Who knows? Maybe I might, you know. All right, so I'm giving you my Jamaican terms to translate.
No, you're giving him the other way around. You're telling him an English term, and he's going to
English
say it
term,
in
I have to say.
Jamaican.
I'm coming soon.
The soon come. Let's go.
I'm going home.
Going home.
I'm
not sure.
You got this, Devyn.
So you said if I'm coming soon is Miss Soon come.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going home. You know, you start with me because that's I'm.
Yeah.
But like you kind of pluralize it, or
Yeah.
like you kind of add something, you know. So
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna start it.
Go
Ma.
Ma or
Ma,
Mia or
Mia,
Mia
or
Mia.
Yeah.
Because you're going home.
I got that.
Mia,
Yeah.
Yeah.
girl. Mia.
Mia.
Yeah, go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, go home.
Oh,
I mean,
goodbye.
some people say
Mago,
Mia.
Mago, America Mia. That was
Mia,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm not pressuring 7 weeks. I'm really not pressuring you.
okay.
One more break. Your turn. Let me give
Hey.
you. Oh, hey. We don't say hey.
Yeah.
What? Hey.
What would you say
Like
to
how the
greet
greeting?
someone?
Yeah, greeting. In Jamaican,
Um,
it's the most common term.
You know this one.
Yeah, wagwan.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Go on.
And the last one is, can I have some of your tea?
Ooh. Have some of your tea.
Can I have some of your tea? Shamar, who asked that?
Yeah.
It just came to me.
All right, start me off.
Beg you.
Beg you.
The rest is practical English.
Beg.
Can I have some of your tea? Beg you eliminates can I have, so it's just a some of your tea.
Beg you have some of your tea.
You don't have to say have.
No, you don't have to.
Because beg you is like can I have.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
so beg you some of your tea.
You won't say yo.
Some of your tea.
Beg you some of your tea.
Beg
Not
you
bad.
some of your tea. Okay.
Did you know?
Did I know?
Did you know?
Oh, did I know?
Did you know? As in translated.
Yeah.
You giving it that? It's the same thing. You just put words around like you just.
Yeah.
Did you know, Mary? Did you know that your baby boy?
I know people are watching right now like. Did you know? Jeez.
Same few words, but in a different order. You did know.
You didn't know?
You didn't know. Because the question.
You didn't know, sir?
I'm like overthinking it.
Yeah, I think
really
that's
overthinking
the issue.
Yeah.
All right, so I want you guys to give me final thoughts on finding your calling and what advice do you have to somebody who wants to find their calling or feels like they have no ambition or they're hopeless, trying to find out what they should do in life, whether they're in high school or they're university, and they want to know what is for them.
Yeah. I think what's important is to find a mentor. Sometimes just finding someone in the particular field that you want to go into is important. Find out how they got to where they were going, how they were able to find their calling to kind of guide your steps. Especially in high school, find someone who is going to tell you, you know, this career needs this kind of input, or this is the journey you should take if you're going to be a doctor or whatever, just anything that it is. But I believe mentorship is crucial.
And finding the right mentor.
Finding the right mentor too is important. And finding your calling sometimes too is really looking into yourself, finding what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are.
And what you keep on thinking about.
Yeah.
Like Devyn.
Yeah. Because there are times you may love the idea of something, but assess your strengths against your weaknesses. Is that something that's really gonna help you?
Or something that I'd actually be interested in doing over and over.
Yeah. And research. A lot of persons, they will passionately say that I want to do this or I want to be that, but have you ever like researched what it takes to become that type of person? Because sometimes a lot of people, we do the degree, we go in the work world, and when we're actually in the working world now, we realize
this is not what I thought. Yeah, this is not what I thought it would be.
Yeah, so because it's a lot of theoretical knowledge that you learn in school, you don't do much practical stuff. So, you know, I think research is key. And sometimes volunteer, apart from OHTP, but volunteer at a corporate office or
to
something.
see what it's
like.
really like.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I should say too. Don't be afraid to like volunteer.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to always make money off stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to see how much you really like something, do it for free.
Yeah, I think it's how you do it. I'm not gonna say leaving university, go and volunteer.
Yeah, I'm not even saying that.
But while you're at university now and you're getting that little money from your parents, like spend probably like a day or wherever the money is coming from.
There we go.
Just find out from somebody, connect with somebody. Hey, I see that you're doing this and I want to do that too. Can I just come in and
watch you
help?
or help? Yeah.
Because for me, I did journalism in school, and half the time I had to just reach out to people volunteering because media companies, they don't really pay that much, and so for them to bring you in, sometimes all it takes is for you to just volunteer and see what's happening.
So final thoughts on finding your calling, advice to anybody?
Yeah, I'm glad y'all brought up the whole volunteerism thing, because obviously that's what I focus on today, but it was the biggest realization I had from when I was in that place of I didn't know my purpose, didn't know my calling, lacked ambition, to where I am now, was like in that past time I was so focused on what I lacked, what I didn't have, what resources, money I didn't have, anything like that, and it was me. Then I flipped the script and it's like, what can I do for the world? What can I do for my family, my friends, everything like that? And that kind of changed everything. So I would say that's major. And then in line with what Brittany said of mentorship, I think just in general, surrounding yourself with positive, progressive, ambitious people, supportive people. And if you can't find those people in your close vicinity, then seek them out, whether it's online, look up to different role models and people inspire you, and and just try to get inspired. And then through that inspiration, just try like everything you want to try, whether that's photography or a business or a blog, whatever. Just start. You know?
And tell us what this means on here.
Yeah. So Galatians 6:9. I got it right before I came here. The scripture reads, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we don't give up." And that kind of just drives
Amen.
every day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
All right. I want to thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
It was a really good conversation.
So don't forget.
So
follow us on social
at
it's OHTP.
OHTP care.
Yes.
it's gonna be here.
Yeah.
Just pointing it from now.
And you can also go on our website to find out just a few things that we've done so far to see if that's really what you're called to do.
Yes, finding your calling.
Finding your calling.
Yeah.
So that's ohtp.org. Or you can just shoot us a DM on Instagram or Twitter. Yeah. And between myself and Devyn, reach out to us because maybe you don't think you can be a volunteer, but you just want to find out, okay, like I'm a graphic designer, but I can't really go in the streets and
But
feed the homeless. But you can give your talent, you can make a graphic
or teach a child to make graphics.
Or teach a child.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the sort of thing we want.
Yeah.
All right, so again, thank you guys for coming. It was really fun.
Thank
and
you,
don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Coffee with Shamar on all socials and OHTP Care.
Yep.
On Twitter and Instagram.
Twitter, Instagram. We're also on LinkedIn.
Facebook.
We're also on YouTube, and we're also on.
Oh, they're on YouTube too.
Yes.
So subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, thanks guys.